Chapter 13, Nutritional Guidelines for Young Children. Nutritional guidelines are an important component of working with young children as they need nutrition throughout life. As we can see, this is a review that nutrition is the study of food and how it is used by the body. It includes everything from the moment you start eating until your body has excreted the unused matter. And all humans, whether young children or adults, go through the same processes of the food being digested, the nutrients being transported, and then the nutrients will also need to be absorbed into the cells to be used. As this chapter is just the beginning of nutrition, we are going to learn many ways that those processes occur and things that can influence the absorption and distribution of the nutrients. We also need to consider that there are also three components of people not consuming enough nutrition or consuming inadequate nutrition in not the appropriate amounts of foods. One of them is malnutrition, which could either take the form of not consuming enough nutrients, or actually a person may be malnourished by an excessive amount of nutrients, including fats, proteins, and carbohydrates, which create an excess of calories, creating obesity. Undernutrition is generally thought of as people who have an inadequate intake of one or more required of the essential nutrients. They could be undernourished in certain nutrients or food groups and not in others. The essential nutrients are all those that cannot be synthesized by the body, and we must consume them in our food. A review of the nutrients. There are 6 main groups that are the basic nutrients in food, and all of the nutrients we need as essential nutrients come from the food we eat in the form of proteins, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals, and water. We need these nutrients for the 3 main functions. We need energy to perform our daily activities. We need materials for building and supporting healthy cells. Our bodies go through many processes throughout the day, so we need nutrients to regulate body processes. All persons throughout their lifespan require the same nutrients. Only the amounts that are needed change. There are certain tools that have been developed to help us with nutritional guidelines. All of these tools not only emphasize the importance of eating nutritious foods, but also being physically active and maintaining a healthy weight. For young children, the emphasis is on being physically active. Young children should never be put on diets. Their activity levels should be increased, and from early on, emphasizing the importance of staying active, moving, are what should be supporting nutritional guidelines for young children. Along with that, we not only want to feed them nutritious foods, but help them develop lifelong eating habits and patterns through the foods that we serve them during their menus, during the meals that they eat, as well as providing snacks, healthy snacks. And these can be nutritional lessons throughout their life. When we are working with certain nutrition guidelines, there are 2 considerations. Again, this is like a review from what we've talked about. We want to ensure that children have an adequate nutrient intake, as well as encourage healthy lifestyle practices. In the second video in this series for Chapter 13, we will be discussing those tools that have been developed to help us emphasize what nutrients are needed as well as encourage those healthy lifestyles.